Hi, Ananian The Car Doctor. We're getting ready to do a New Hampshire Oil Undercoating treatment to this Jeep Wrangler on the lift to my right. I'm ably assisted today by Danny, as always. We're going to be doing this in two stages. We're going to be using NHRustoration Rust Converter and Prep, as you see right here in the camera. And then we're going to be using Back-N-Black as our primary oil coverage, all right, to help protect this vehicle for the future. It's used on scouting expeditions. It's seen some backwoods action. And then, of course, we're going to be providing some New Hampshire Oil Undercoating Rodent Rust and Spray, mouse out, as we like to refer to it. And it will help keep this vehicle safe as it ventures out from the critters. So let me take a pause. I'll get you over to the car and I'll show you what we've got going on over here. Stay tuned. Okay, here we are under the vehicle. Now you can see the shiny section right here. We've prepped this with NHRustoration Prep and Converter, all right? And it's see how the rust has gotten darker? Look at original, right? Look at how much more rusted it is. So we've knocked off a bunch of the rust, all right, which is a good first step because you want to try and get as much of this rust off. Plus, we're converting this to a better base metal. We're converting it to zinc underneath. We followed the directions on the bottle. Easy to do. Like I said, 20 to 30 minute of prep time. And we're going to do this to the rest of this gas tank shield. And then we're going to start to, walk around and look at the rest of the vehicle, see what's, some stuff on the chassis. All right. Not as bad as I originally thought, quite honestly, but we'll get this all sealed up and coated with New Hampshire Oil Undercoating Back-N-Black. And this will be ready for some more backwoods adventures. I'm Ananian The Car Doctor. I'll be back in a little bit. Don't go away. So look at the difference. There it is. Back-N-Black is on. All right. And here's the back half of the gas tank and the shield that has yet to be done. You can see how well it coated and clung. All right. We're going to give that one more shot. Get some more on there. And keep in mind, as with all New Hampshire Oil Undercoating product, the oil will move around. It'll creep along and it'll work its way into all the little crevices and crannies and take care of the spots that you can't see or can't get into. There's also, I should point out, let me walk over to the table. There's also this long extension hose. All right. Here, by the way, this is real in the shop. Let me get my water bottle out of here. Here's the real extension hose, okay, that we can add to the top of the gun. All right. And we can use this to get up along the frame rail and coat from the inside out if we choose to. And then the last step for this Jeep, as I said before, we're going to be using mouse out. Mouse out is great. Now we could have used mouse out entirely on this vehicle. We just thought black was a nice color, the Back-N-Black product. All right, but we're going to be using mouse out as well in the nooks and crannies and corners to help keep the rodents out and ensure this vehicle has a good long life. It'll keep the rodents and the animals away from the wiring harness and such. So, and that's about it. Danny will finish up. We'll be done in a little bit, and this vehicle will be ready to go out on the road. By the way, keep in mind as we continue this series of vehicle undercoatings and talking about New Hampshire Oil product is coming up next. We're going to be talking about NHOU Hybrid, which is their newest product. I don't want to give away too much right now, but you can read more about it and all the other New Hampshire Oil products at NewHampshireOilUndercoating.com. I'm Ananian The Car Doctor with Master Dan, as I refer to him, my right arm. And we'll see you guys on radio. We're out.
Did you miss this week's full broadcast of Ananian The Car Doctor? Or maybe you want to hear certain parts of it all over again. Well, it's easy to do. Once the show airs, it then becomes a podcast. You can find it through all major podcast players and media: iHeartMedia, Google, Amazon Music, Spotify, and so much more. Use your favorite search engine and ask for Ron Ananian Podcast. Watch what happens next. Need more Ron? That's okay. Look for Ron Ananian, available via podcast, wherever podcasts are found.